Hey folks, how's it going? I am going to color in Spirit Animals by Hanna Karlzon, and I'm going to use polys. I haven't used polys in any of her books, so we'll see how this goes. We're going to start with the parrot, and we're going to start with Orange Glaze, which is number, I have no idea, number 113, Orange Glaze. So let's just see how this goes. You can't really see the colors that well. I don't know. I've changed the settings, but it's not wanting to cooperate with me, so we'll just go with it. And I'm going to start dark to light this time. I never start dark to light, so I'll probably switch back to the way I normally do it. I won't say never, because sometimes I do, but most of the time I do opposite. But anyway, so how's y'all week been going? I've been struggling in first grade, so my student is not wanting to cooperate very well, and the virtual learning is not very what's the word? Not very organized. Maybe that's the word. I don't know. They've had plenty of time to figure it out, seeing as school was closed last season, but I don't know. I know it's got to be hard for the teachers to get it all worked out, but we spend a lot of time staring at the ceiling in the classroom, so yesterday she left him completely at the end of school. I kept saying, is she not done yet? And then I finally came in and looked at the computer, and the classroom was empty, the teacher was gone, and we were staring at a blank screen. So that didn't go over well. But I don't have him today, so hallelujah for that. It's been a tough adjustment. So, but other than that, haven't really been doing much other than that. Been coloring a little and this and that. And was going to do some lives, but it appears that when I'm available, the spots are already taken, so I don't think anybody owns time or any of that, but a lot of the same crowd goes to the same ones, and I don't want them to have to choose, so I'll just do a color in chat for the moment, and people can watch back if they want to watch back, or not watch back if they don't want to watch back, whichever they prefer. Now we're going to do, let's see, Dark Naples Ochre 184. And I'm going over the orange glaze that I already did as well. So, I found a new filter on Snapchat that turns your puppy dogs and anime looking Disney dogs. So I've been having fun with that. I can't get them all to cooperate, but I'm going to figure it out. Somehow they will cooperate. They should know by now that they don't have a choice but to do what I say. Some of them are hard-headed though. So, but we'll get it figured out. And then maybe I can post some of the pictures when I take them. I got a couple of Baxter last night. He had a seizure last night, but after that I took pictures of him. Now we're doing dark chrome yellow 109. We're going to go over the whole thing. Try to blend it all out. Today's hubby's birthday. We have church tonight. Can't really do anything because, you know, COVID and all. But we don't really do much of the going out business anyway, but we usually have a cookout or something for his birthday, but I guess we'll have to pass on that. So I told him, I said, if you want a cake, you better pick one up on your way home. Because I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't been to Walmart since February. I haven't been to a craft store probably since before that. I wish y'all could really see the color of this because it's not doing it much justice. Then we'll go backwards and go with the dark Naples Ochre. And not go over the whole thing, but just go over the top and the middle. And just see. Try to blend it out. The polys do pretty good in this book. I don't know. I heard that they didn't work very well. I don't know. I really wish my Anastasia books would come in so I could jump on that bandwagon of talking about the paper. But alas, I don't think I'm going to get them. So I've just succumbed to the fact that I probably will not receive those books. Other people are getting theirs within a week and a half, 2 weeks, and June 13th is when mine were shipped. So, guess we can just say I'm not going to get those. Alright, now the darkest color, we're going to go back to orange glaze and just go a little bit in the deepest parts. And I don't color as dark as most people do. But you don't have to. You color the way you want to color, and they color the way they want to color. The main thing is that you enjoy what you're doing. And if you don't enjoy it, stop doing it. Life's too short not to be enjoying what you're doing for your relaxation. Can't always pick and choose other things, but your hobbies should not be stressful. You should only compare yourself to your former self. Otherwise, you're going to be really exhausted trying to be somebody that you're not. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to do those feathers the same color or if I'm going to do them this color of the other part. I do not know what I'm going to do. I guess I could do the feathers the same color as this. I don't know. I think that this part's going to be like a greeny, yellowy, browny color. So and these feathers are going to be like blue, greens, and a little bit of blue on the tip. So, what do we want to do? Do we want these to be bluey, greeny, or do we want them to be this orangey, yellowy color? I don't know. Okay, so I think we're done with that part. So now I have to decide if I'm going to do this the yellow or if I'm going to do it the green colors. Because I don't know what I want to do. I think if I do it these colors, it won't, since this is going to, if I did them more green and this is going to be a green yellowy color, I think they might clashy. So let's do the feathers this colors too. And let's go opposite. Let's do the dark chrome yellow. Yeah, the dark chrome yellow first. And just go over all the feathers lightly. It's a lot of feathers. So like I've said before, if you want to see anything, just let me know and and if I can, I will. I've had some people ask me to do a mini album on live stream, and I can do that at some point. I'm not sure. I think in case they have questions, they want to be able to ask me right then. And so, anything like that you want, just let me know, and if I can do it, I'll do it. If I can't, I won't. Some of these are hard to tell if it's space or if it's feathers, so you just make it what you want it to be. Just make it what you want it to be. And y'all can't even see that, I'm sure, because it's very light. Because I can't get the stinking camera to do what the stinking camera is supposed to do. So, I guess all that's feathers. Feathers, feathers on top of feathers. So I don't know what to do about it, but I fiddled with the settings. I think I'm going to get a different camera that maybe I would have a little more control over, that had more settings on it. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Alright, let's stop with that for a minute and go. Let's do the darker next, which is orange glaze. Let's see. Just throw some little shadowy bits in there. Shadowy bits. My new Hanna Karlzon supposed to be in, who knows, I went to track it, and first it said October, then it's been upping it, and then it said this week, but then I go to track it and it says we do not have tracking for this package, and I'm like, so I think I'm done ordering books for a while because I can't. There aren't any that I want right now anyway, so it won't hurt my feelings not to. You really can't see that, so I'm pretty sure. So let's move on and do, I didn't pick these colors out because I didn't think that I would be that far along. So let's pick some colors out. Let's see. Let's go Chrome Oxide Green, Earth Green Yellowish. Let's do a light green and a phthalo green. Where are you at? Let's do a phthalo green for the blue. Okay. Set that over there. Let's bring this in. Let's see. Do I need to sharpen any of these? Yes, I do. Sorry if this bothers your ears. Maybe it won't. I only have to sharpen 2 of them, so. Just calm down a minute. Just calm down. Calm down. Okay. Now let's see. Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the darkest, or do we want to start with the lightest, or what do we want to do? Let's start, well, let's start with, let's do the darkest. Chrome Oxide Green, number 278. Okay, let's do over here. And we're not going to do a lot of this color. We're just going to do a little bit. Just around the edges. too much. There we go. Do that, and then we're going to take the earth green yellowish, which is 168. We're gonna go over the top of that just a little, because we have 4 colors, y'all. Just a little bit. And some of these I'm gonna tip with this phthalo green. Okay. Then we're going to take the light green and go over all of that. All of that. Okay. And then, right on the tip, we're going to take this phthalo green 161. And we're going to just put some of this up in there. Like so. Then we're going to take the dark one again and try to blend some of that out. Just a little right there. Then we'll take the light green and go over all of it and try to blend it all out. Okay, then we'll move on to over here. And we're going to take the chrome oxide green again and go in just right in the corners, just a little bit. Just to get it started where you want to get it started at. Just to give a little definition of the shadow from that top, those top, whatever those are. And I don't know why I'm telling you, it's not like I'm certainly not teaching you. I'm just showing you what I do. People have asked, so I'm just doing what I was asked. Okay, earth green yellowish next. Go over top of that and bring it down some more. Just as far as you want it to go. It's your bird to do with what you want to do with. So just bring it down wherever you want it to go. We'll go back with the dark in a minute and figure all that out. Do better than I did right there, okay? Okay. Now take the light green and we're going to go, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, even though I'm going to bring some of that phthalo green in. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom with this light green. So it's just all the way to the bottom. Like so. And I see that I've missed a feather and I'm going to get it right now. before I forget that it's there. Okay, so we got light green. Then we're going to take the phthalo green and we're going to just do the tips. Just a little bit on the tips. Okay, just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. I mean, you can do a lot if you want to do a lot, but. Okay, so just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, tell anything about it or not. Then we're going to take the chrome oxide green, the darkest again, and we're going to go back over where we'd put it, and then we're going to bring some down in the in-betweens just to kind of give it a little depth. Not a lot, you don't need a lot, or you might need a lot. All the way to the in-betweens. All the way down. Okay. Then you're going to take light green and you're going to go over all of it to try to blend it out. Like so. And I don't press hard. I don't. The white in the paper doesn't bother me. I like it. I guess that's kind of my style. I don't know, whatever. But I don't. Having white show in there doesn't bother me. And then you have that. And I hope you can see it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. But we will see how it looks. Then we're going to do, all of this is going to be the same. So let's see, how long do I have? I have about 5 minutes before Vicky comes on, so let's just see what we can get done. Let's do, I don't know what I'm going to do right here yet. I may throw some of that orange in there. So let's start with this up here, right here. Let's start adding some of this chrome oxide green in here. I'll put a picture on my Instagram and maybe it'll show kind of the colors. I don't know. I don't know. It's aggravating. I know. That's all I know. It's aggravating. Okay. Then we'll go with, no, we'll go with the green, the earth green yellowish next. And then we'll do light green. We won't have any of the phthalo blue in here. I mean, phthalo green in there. And then we'll do light green. Like, blend it out a little bit. will take our dark again, chrome oxide green, and we'll go at the bottom because you need a little definition at the bottom. Why aren't you colored? There we go. Need a little definition at the bottom. Like so. Then I don't know what to do about that. Part of me wants to do that orange. Orangey color, orangey color, orangey color. So let's just go for it. Do this. Just a little. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call and then forgot to pause the video. So there's that. It'll be alright. Somebody was calling to wish Brian a happy birthday. And I forgot to pause the video. I did mute, I think. Oh well. Such is life. It is what it is, right, people? Right. Alright. So now we're going to take the chrome oxide green and we're going to do this part. Just underneath here a little bit. Then we're going to take the earth, whatever that color is, earth green yellowish, and go a little bit. Ooh, I almost sang, y'all. Can't be doing that, but it almost happened. Light green. Light green. Okay. So there's that. I'll do the rest of that in those colors. And then for that you're not going to be able to see it. For the head, we're going to do a sky blue, I think. Sky blue. Sky blue and let's do a gray of some sort. A cold gray number 1. So we're going to do sky blue and a cold gray number 1 for this little head right here. For this little part. Okay. Like I said, you're probably not going to see this. And that's just what it's going to be. Can't help it. Okay. So we got that, and then we're going to do the cold gray one over it, blend it out. It doesn't have to be, it's not supposed to be dark. Some are, but my little birdie is not going to be dark. He's not going to have a dark eye right there. Okay, so there's that part. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to do the beak. And for the beak, let's see what we got. We can do, let's do some dark blues blues. We got, oh me, let's see, let's have light ultramarine, let's have a dark indigo, let's have a bluish turquoise, wherever that is, a bluish turquoise, and then let's have a Prussian blue. Let's have a Prussian blue. Alright. Some of these I have to sharpen, I'm sorry. I only have sharpened those. That one, yeah, I just have sharpened that. Okay, so the darkest color in this is dark indigo. So we're going to do under here some dark indigo. Okay, where that part is. Under here, dark indigo. Okay, then we'll do some of this, the dark indigo. I'll be there in a minute, Vicky. Some dark indigo, and then we'll do this thing, dark indigo, maybe some around this part, dark indigo. Okay, then we're going to do Prussian blue, and we're going to go over that. Okay, bring it out just a little bit. Most of this under here is dark, so we'll just go ahead and cover all that. Then we have up here, just go around like this. Bring it out some. Okay, then we're going to have bluish turquoise. Go over all of that and bring it out even more. Bring it up a little. Okay. You can throw some down in here. Throw some down in there. And then the light ultramarine. And go over all of it. And that'll bring your highlight right there. Okay. Now, okay, so we need to go back with our dark indigo because it's not dark enough under here. Okay, so dark indigo, and then we need some dark indigo up in here a little. Okay. Right there at the tip of his beak, her beak, whatever. Okay, and then let's do some Prussian blue again. Just to fill in some of those gaps where the dark indigo was. Okay, bring it on just a little so it's blended a little better. Okay, then we can do some of the bluish turquoise again, just so that I like that bluish turquoise color. It's pretty. It is pretty. Okay, then your light ultramarine and go over the whole thing. Like so. So, there's that. So, with that, let's do this for his eyeball. Just give his little eye a little bit of color. We can just use what we used for the beak. Okay. Are we good with that? Are we happy with that? Are we happy with that? All right. So I will finish the parrot, and then we'll come back and I will finish and we'll do something else. How does that sound? That sound good? Maybe that sounds good. Sorry about not pausing when I took the phone call, but like I said, I thought it was an emergency, but it was just somebody wanting to wish Brian a happy birthday and had the wrong number. So anyway, okay, this is part one. We'll try to do the rest. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.